All right, welcome back. So today we're going to learn how to create this Automoblox Axle here in Autodesk. We need to sketch only half of the section. So we're going to create this shaded portion right here. And then we're going to do kind of like what we just did. We're going to make a construction line down the middle here, and we're going to do a center revolve around it. Okay. And we're going to take note of all these dimensions here. All right. So let's go ahead and start a new English Standard IPT part. Okay, start a 2D sketch. Click on the XY plane, and we're all ready to go. All right, so let's come back to our assignment. This here is a section view. It's basically a cross section of our axle. So the first thing we're going to do is sketch only half of our cross section or section view here. All right, so we're going to use the line tool, and then we're going to add these following dimensions in. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to make two lines for scale. These are not part of our drawing. Okay, I'm going to make one about 0.2 in height. All right, and then I'm going to also make one about 0.88 in length here. Okay, these are just for reference to help us build our drawing to scale. So let's grab our line tool, find your origin, and I'm just going to start making that basic 2D outline shape. Okay. Okay, and when you do this, try to make everything perpendicular the best you can in parallel. Um, so it's about that high. Come across. Now, if you look on your drawing, you can see there's a slight angle on this piece, okay? On this line, excuse me. So it's not straight. So I'm going to go ahead and try to draw that the best I can right now. We'll dimension it later. Okay, now here's important. Make sure this is perpendicular. Okay, and you get your okay. Hit escape when you're done. So that looks pretty close to the outline you see here. Definitely different, but when we add our dimensions in, hopefully it will look a lot more like it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do this overall dimension of 0.88 inches, and then I'm going to just kind of work my way across and add 0.05, 0.25, 0.19, 0.33, and so forth across, and then we'll add in these diameter dimensions. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in here just to make life a little easier. So let's add our overall dimension in. So from here to the very end, it was, okay, 0.88. Okay, and then from here to here, it was 0.05. All right, and from here to here, we got, okay, 0.25. And from here to here, all right, 0.19 enter. Okay, and then let's see here, that kind of messed up our drawing a little bit, so let's edit undo that for now. Let's come back now and do this one. From here to here, let's do, that was 0.33, and then from here to here it was 0.05. Okay, now let's try that one again, 0.19, and then I'm going to zoom in here. From here to here, it was 0.07. Okay. All right. Looking pretty close to what we have from our drawing, from our assignment here. One dimension I have not done yet is this 0.01. So from here to this corner right here, it is 0.01 inches. So let's go ahead and dimension that. So we're going to click from here, click on this little dot, and then we're going to click on that little dot, and we got 0.01. Okay. All right. All right, so now we need to start adding our diameter dimensions here. So notice these are diameters though. What we need is a radius. So we're going to take these dimensions and divide them by 2, and we're going to dimension them from here down to this middle part right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's come up to the top here. We're going to go from here to the bottom. Let's move it way out here. And we're going to do 0.4 divided by 2. Okay. And then over here, it was 0.3 divided by 2. All right. And then let's see, from here to here. Okay, it was 0.25 divided by 2. Hit enter. And from here to here, 0.19 divided by 2. All right. Almost done. We got some diameter dimensions over here we need to take care of. So we're going to come from this line to the bottom here. We're going to do 0.29 divided by 2. Okay. From here to here, we're going to do 0.25 divided by 2. And it looks like we're fully constrained. It's completely blue here, but I'm going to just double check one thing. Make sure that is, yep, we're good. Okay, so now if your drawing's a little out of spec, one thing you might want to dimension is try dimensioning is click on that point and click there, and that should be 0.9 divided by 2, okay, which will give you, which should hopefully move this so that it looks a little bit more like our drawing. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and delete these other lines that I just used for scale. All right. And I'm going to come up here, and right here you want your center line. Okay, so you're going to click there. This is basically a construction center line. So click there, and then click on your line tool, and we're going to drag out a line here all the way down the middle here. Okay, hit escape, go ahead and finish your sketch. Now instead of using our extrude, now we're going to use something new. We're going to use something called the revolve. So we're going to hit revolve, and you want it to revolve around that center axis, so you click that axis, and we want it to go the full length. Okay, and we hit OK, and there we have it. Alright, so now we need to make this little hollow section through our axle right here, which goes in 0.2, and it has a opening gap here of about 0.04 inches. Alright, so what we're going to do is come back to Autodesk. Let's click on this face. Well, hold on a second. Let me make sure it's the right face. And we're going to spin it around because this is the face we want over here. So we're going to click on that face, and we're going to start a 2D sketch. Okay, now what we want our rectangle, we want our, let's see here, 2-point rectangle. So we're going to come here, we're going to drag it out from here, and remember we want that to be 0.04. Enter. Okay, hit escape. We're going to go ahead and finish our sketch, and now we're going to do our extrude, and we're going to go the opposite way. Alright, and we want that to be 0.2, and there you go. Our axle is complete. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.